Hello, Maple Leaf Diaries viewers. Welcome to my channel back again. After so many months, we have a surprise from Canadian government to all the Canadian experience class immigrants. So on the early morning of 13th February 2021, Canadian government invited 27,332 applicants to Canada. That is an amazing news. And the cutoff point was the lowest cutoff point, I would say, is 75. So person who had CRS score of as low as 75 points was invited to Canada on that day. So that is one of the biggest surprise from Canadian government to the immigrants and immigrants who are contributing some way or the other to the Canadian economy. So this was an amazing thing that happened. Now let's see how this Canadian experience class works and who all are invited, because there is a lot of miscommunication and assumptions going on. How can a person have 75 points and be invited to Canada? So let me clear all your doubts in this short video here so that you'll know exactly what's happening. So for a person to be eligible in Canadian experience class, the person needs 1 year full-time skilled experience in past 3 years before you apply, and that has to be a Canadian experience. So full-time job, it could be 30 hours per week for 12 months or equal to a part-time job, that is 15 hours per week for 24 months, that is makes it to full-time 1 year job, or full-time work for more than one job, 30 hours per week for 12 months or more than one job. And if the person has gained that experience, then the person is eligible. Then there is a language requirement. For language requirement, you have to fulfill minimum CLB score according to your level of job that you are working for. If you're working for NOC B, then you need to have minimum CLB 5, and if you are working for NOC O or A, then you need minimum CLB 7 for the job that you have. The approved English tests that you can appear are IELTS or CELPEP. If you pick French to be your first language, you can appear for the first French language tests, whichever you wish to. You do not have any education requirements or age requirements for Canadian experience class. Yes, the person has to be 100% admissible to apply for Canadian experience class, that's CEC. One more thing that I would like to add up here, is whatever we say that, okay, you need this education, you need this age, or you need so and so or so many points, is just to add points or to increase your score. Let us consider a scenario to understand this concept in more detail. So we have a person, Alex here, who has a high school education. He has CLB 5 in his IELTS. He's 55 years old and he has 1 year Canadian experience as a farmer in working in a Canadian farm. He is eligible and will be invited. Let's consider a scenario B. We have a person here who came to Canada as an international student and studied for 1 year, gained 1 year experience, and then went back to the home country. He did not want PR at that time, or he did not have points, whatsoever the reason. Later on, he decides that he wants to immigrate to Canada. He creates his express entry profile and doesn't have enough points to score, but though if he's around 400 or 300 some range, yes, he will be invited in this draw, which is a great chance for him to begin his new journey to Canada again. Thank you very much for joining us today, Maple Leaf Diaries viewers. If you have any questions how you can come to Canada or how you can immigrate to Canada, we will be happy to serve you better. Don't forget to subscribe us at Maple Leaf Diaries.